Thanks for tuning into another episode of Quick Reaction TV. If you're new, please like, subscribe and hit the bell for new releases. Let's get right to it. Quick!
We just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet. Although we weren't able to shatter that highest, hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it. We have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
Boy, doesn't this look quite familiar. Now remember this photo right here from Mr. Poole.
This is Fortnite. This is the Fortnite game.
What happens when the sky opens up? Now who mad at who? What happens when the sky opens up?
Really say, you thinking aliens are going to come here? A lot of people do think that.
Do I think they're gonna come?
You think aliens are...
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Disneyland California is likely to be closed from next week. It's incredible. Just last week, a family spent their day at Disneyland.
I made it. I made it. I am in it.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm about to show y'all what's in the middle of the flat earth. This information is coming from the book of Enoch. Let's see what the book of Enoch says about the middle of the earth. This is the Rebus Negra. The middle of the earth is described exactly like this in the book of Enoch. 1 Enoch chapter 26 says, "And I went from thence to the middle of the earth." Verse 2, "And there I saw a holy mountain." Verse 2, "Underneath the mountain to the east there was a stream, and it flowed towards the south." Verse 3, "And I saw towards the east another mountain higher than this, and between them a deep and narrow ravine, and it also ran a stream underneath the mountain." Verse 4, "And to the west thereof there was another mountain, lower than the former and of small elevation, and a ravine deep and dry between them." Verse 4, "And another deep and dry ravine was at the extremities of the three mountains." Verse 5, "And all the ravines were deep and narrow, being formed of hard rock, and trees were not planted upon them. And I marveled at the rocks, and I marveled at the ravine, yea, I marveled very much." This is an illustration of what Enoch possibly could have seen in the middle of the earth. And I believe that the North Star sits above this mountain.
We got the book of Enoch, chapter 17, verses 2 and 3. "And they brought me to a place of darkness, into a mountain, the point of whose summit reached heaven. And I saw the places of the luminaries and the treasures of the stars."
So here's a wind tracker on Google Earth. This video is going to show you what the wind patterns look like in the North Pole. This is the North Pole. Why is it making this pattern?
It's located in the center of the North Pole, and it's the center of the Earth magnetic field, known as the Taurus field. That black thing in the center of the whirlwind is the tallest mountain on Earth, far more taller than the Mount Everest. It's so tall that even it keeps reaching out the clouds. It's the Roots Nigra, or the Black Rock, also known as Mount Meru. Some people also called it Mount Zion. You wouldn't find this massive mountain existence in mainstream science and media because it's deliberate.
So on a flat Earth, there is only a magnetic north. There is no such thing as a magnetic South Pole. No matter what, a compass will always point to the center. Our magnetic field is a torus field. This is an example of our torus field. This is a torus field. This is our magnetic field. And this is how the torus field works on the flat Earth. Again, there is no opposing pole at the edge. The entire flat Earth is diamagnetic. Everything is electromagnetic. So we have a magnetic North Pole, and we have the sun and the moon creating our electromagnetic field. And this is how we get hurricanes and water currents. We live under an electromagnetic dome battery.
Edward Casey maps actually prove that America was ancient Egypt. Those of you that don't know who Edward Casey was, he was a famous psychic that made over 14,000 predictions and was never wrong. He predicted things like cell phones, when the Dead Sea Scrolls would be found, JFK's and FDR's deaths. He predicted when Hitler would take over. He predicted the alliances, when they would enter. He predicted the stock market crash of 1929 and the rise in 1931, and he also predicted that the 44th president would be black, which was Obama. He also predicted the pole shift to happen within this century and most likely within our lifetime. And the pole shift is basically when the earth just says fuck everybody and completely realters its surface in chaos and destruction, leaving behind very few people. And this is a map of America and what it'll look like after this pole shift happens. Notice off the coast in the Atlantic Ocean, there's a landmass and it's called Atlantis. Now, if Atlantis is actually off the coast of America and in the Atlantic Ocean, and not the Eye of the Sahara, which is currently being theorized in West Africa, then that would make America the ancient Egypt of biblical times. And that's where Thoth would have came over from Atlantis to help guide the Egyptian civilization and help build it. And that's also why the original pharaohs were black. But now, if Edgar Casey is right about the pole shift, we should probably figure out where we're going to be safe.
Oh, man. Damn.
Watch Elon's body language change when he's confronted about flat Earth.
And it's mostly just a big ball of lava. That's Earth. But 10,000 feet is not a big deal.
Have you given any consideration whatsoever to the flat Earth movement?
I think that's a troll situation.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not. You would like to think that because you're a super genius. But I, as a normal person, I know there's people way dumber than me. And they really, really believe. They watch YouTube videos which go on uninterrupted and spew out a bunch of fucking fake facts very eloquently and articulately. And they really believe. These people really believe.
I mean, if it works for them, sure. Fine. It's weird though.
Elon knows the Earth is flat. Go ahead and analyze all the rocket launches. Does it look like they're going to space? They can't because of God's firmament. Amos chapter 9 verse 6, God has founded his vaulted dome over the earth. Or in the book of Job, hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong and as a molten looking glass. Here he is throwing up this hand symbol. There's also Elon with the upside down cross and the Baphomet, which is the spirit of the Antichrist. The Bible tells us the number of the beast is 603 which is 666. Or how about Elon Musk's brain chip implant company? The Bible tells us that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had that mark. And you're telling me he's running all of these companies at the same time? I don't think so. The Bible says, have no fellowship with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. We're not afraid of you, Elon. But if I were you, I'd be afraid. God bless you guys. Don't forget to like and follow so you can stay tapped in with the truth. I'll see you in the next one.
Dust storm coming to the Caribbean. A huge dust storm from the Sahara. How did the dust from the Sahara reach the Caribbean so quick? That means Africa is closer than they tell you. Question everything. Everything is a blasted lie. I had an auntie that worked for the airline, Air Jamaica to be specific, for many years. And right before she retired, the pilot told her, direct flight to Africa is only 3.5 hours from Barbados. So why we have forgot Europe, forgot Africa? Those blasted witches. Why they send us to Italy and London and Europe? Forgot we over here so, forgot Africa so. You have a question on that? Yes, my beloveds. 3.5 hour flight. That's what the pilots told us. Directly from Barbados.
Saying the map is wrong?
Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland.
Okay.
Now look at Africa.
Okay.
The two land masses appear to be roughly the same size.
Yes.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes.
Here we have Europe, drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
Wait. Relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is?
Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked.
It's only 3.5 hour direct flight from Barbados. Is it something they don't want us to see over the sea? I currently see they are making money, currency, off of our ignorancy. So get with it. Question everything. This is a time of revelation. You know, see what I go on. That's where everything you learn and start relearn.
That looked like this before. How many of you have ever seen this map?
Seen that map?
Yeah. Isn't this the map that you use K through 16 in the United States of America? Now, folks, look at this map. According to your social studies teacher, what is the equator?
Right.
An imaginary line where?
Yeah.
Around the center of the Earth. Then if this map is correct, then the equator must be here, and Chicago has a tropical climate. Now, folks, this is the map that we use in the schools. Look where the United States is, in the middle of the world, right? Now, here's the USSR, which is no more, of course, Mongolia, China, Africa, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Now, look over here. USSR, Mongolia, China, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Two Indias here. We have 2 Indias. Did you know that? Now, people, this is a flat-out lie. Look at the size of Greenland and the size of South America. According to your social studies teachers, what were continents? Largest land masses on the face of the earth, right? Now, do you know the continents? Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, Europe, North America, and South America. Did I say Greenland? Well, Greenland isn't a continent, but it's a huge landmass according to this map, right? The map is a flat-out lie, people. If you read the legend on the map, here it says, in fact, South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland. Now, look at this map. The equator on this map is down here. All the white countries are larger than they should be, and all the countries of people of color are smaller than they should be. This is a visual image that teaches children a lie.
Damn! Alright, y'all. I need y'all to watch this video. After y'all watch this video, comment. After your comment, share. We need to know what's going on with the moon. Please comment, like, and share this video.
If the moon has vanished.
Alright, you guys already know the deal. This video was made 100% for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual. This is all fake. This video is 100% speculation. It's my opinions, my theories, my thoughts. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and say that I'm an actress and I'm practicing my movie lines. Hopefully that's good enough. Now let's get into it. Okay, so have you guys heard that apparently the moon disappeared? I shit you not. So there's this video of it like running away from a UFO or something. I don't know. Watch for yourself and let me know what you think's happening.
Alright, the moon is moving in the sky. It's running away from this craft. I don't even know what that is. Look at that. I'm standing still. I'm leaving my camera still. That's the moon moving away. And that thing's chasing it. If I sit still, look, the moon runs away from my camera. I'll put it all the way over here and watch. The moon is running away. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's running away from this craft. It almost seems like it's changing directions, like it's not going straight. Somebody tell me what's going on here. I've never seen this before. The moon is literally running away from that thing.
And apparently ever since that video was posted, people haven't been able to find the moon. I have no clue, dude. All I know is I heard this, and then I went outside last night to see if I could find the moon. Tell me why I couldn't. Like, the moon's always in the same spot, like, every night. And it wasn't there. And then I even went outside, like, put a coat on, got fully dressed, went outside, walked up and down the street, did circles in the sky, looking everywhere. No moon. Make that make sense. Then I get online to see, like, is this really a thing that people are posting about? And I find all kinds of videos. Here, look at some.
If you look outside tonight, I've looked everywhere, there is no moon again. This is the second or third night in a row. This is the second night in a row. There is no moon. It was like this after the full solar eclipse we had. It was like there for 3 or 4 days. That right there is a star. There is no moon out. This is not supposed to happen.
No moon for a week now.
Still no
now
moon.
this.
What the hell is that? So, I don't really know what's going on. All I know is I cannot wait for tonight because, like, I'm searching for the moon. Searching for it. And I'm not saying the moon's a spaceship or anything, but, like, did you guys see The Truman Show where they had the base there and, like, all the other conspiracy theory movies, right? So, just like a food for thought, just my wild brain thinking away, right? What if, like, the, you know, reptilians and cabal were like, oh, we know we're gonna get busted, and let's make everybody think we went to the bunkers or hiding out or whatever, but really let's get in our frickin' moon spaceship and get the fuck on. And they dipped, and now the moon's gone, and, like, I don't know. But I'm just saying, there are all those conspiracy theories saying that, like, the moon was brought here and it, like, traps your souls or whatever. That the moon's, like, harvesting your soul on the planet and, like, keeping it here or whatever, right? I don't know. Just something crazy to think about. But for real, though, where's the moon? And I don't want to hear anybody in the comments talking about this.
This is so fake, I googled it.
Like, bro, Google's not going to tell you the moon's missing, okay? But I will. I walked outside and I'm telling you, I could not find that anywhere. Anywhere. So, I'm gonna need all you guys tonight to go outside and just please look for the moon.
Like, share, and follow for more for videos like this. And also keep up with me on my other platform. Let's get this shift.
Hann náttúrulega búinn líka vistarverum sem að Jæja, ég reyðist yfir.
why the earthquake happened in Iceland.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests, obeying contradictory thoughts. Our unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people. One will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
It's a long fly ball going back, and the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium.
They got through the firmament. Basically, we would flood like Noah's in the Ark flood, because that's exactly what happened the last time the firmament was open. They'll never, ever get through the firmament. It's a promise from God.